Mike, estimated walkthrough yesterday. Does Ryan have any chance of doing anything today, or is Will starting on Thursday?
Yeah, I don't see Ryan being able to do much today, so I would imagine that, as of today, it'll be Will unless something changes, so we'll see. But right now, I don't see Ryan being able to do much with the ankle.
With Chris, short week turnaround for Hubbard, it's tough to get through a concussion protocol with the short turnaround.
If you really have a concussion, yeah, which he does, and he'll be in protocol. So I don't know anybody else, but if you have a concussion, I would imagine it'd be difficult to pass the protocol in 4 days. Just for going forward. That wasn't meant for this specific, just meant in general.
Mike, how have you seen Will take on the challenge of a short week and just all that?
Well, I think it's everybody. Everybody's taking it on. He's just a lot of hours and come in after the game, and players, it's up to them to physically try to do everything that they can, and we can help them, just recover. And again, today's, a Friday in our minds, and this is where we have to be, and we got to work, and we got to trust the process that by Thursday night that they'll feel better.
Specifically, what would you say is the biggest challenge in such a quick turnaround against a defense like the Steelers?
I'm assuming that you said that short turnaround. Just it's a new opponent. It's everything is just sped up, and we talked about what it is physically, but just the mental preparation that goes on to a new opponent, new scheme, new players that they have to learn. So I think that's a challenge as well.
Is playing on a short week tough on rookies who probably never really did that in college?
Unless they played in the MAC, I don't know. I just, we're all trying to do the same thing. Is get ready to go for Thursday night.
In your time with him here, since he's been here, how quickly have you seen him be able to pick up stuff and learn stuff?
Who's that?
Will, sorry.
Well, he's been able to just take the installation as it came in the summer. Did a nice job with that, like whenever he got here in the spring, and probably some of that changes now during the season, just game plan specific wise. But I think he's been able to handle the volume of stuff that we put in.
I know Watt would be primarily on Nick coming from that side, but how is he maybe different or the same as Garrett in terms of what he brings and what you have to try to stop?
He's a talented player. He's long, he's athletic, he's instinctive, and we'll have to do a great job on the edges. Highsmith is explosive and fast and can rush upfield. He's got a good spin move, and so we'll have to make sure that those guys are accounted for and try to get hats on them, and also get guys out in the route when we throw the football.
What's the challenge, I guess, for you, Mike, in a short week, trying to figure out what you can fit into the schedule, what you can take out, maybe what's most important in preparation?
Well, it's all about mental prep. We won't do anything with any sort of, tempo until tomorrow, really. It's all about getting, recovered as much as they can, move around a little bit, just still a walkthrough, and try to get as many, mental reps in as we can, and formations, and breaking the huddle, and working with the crowd noise and the environment of a Thursday night game in Pittsburgh.
How has McCrary been? I know he's dealing with the hamstring. How is he coming along?
Progressing, and he's working hard to get back out there, and might have a chance to play. We'll see. But Roger's been pretty durable and been pretty resilient, I think, since he's been here. So hopefully, he'll keep progressing.
What's stood out watching Kenny Pickett this season? Have you seen progress from his rookie year?
Yeah, I think that there's ability to have command of the offense. Whether it's a no huddle, he's got good movement skills. He's got new weapon back here in Deontay Johnson. Pickens, I think he throws the deep ball. I think Kenny's got good composure. He looked at Baltimore and the way that they pressured him, and then the ability to come back, recognize it, hit a big play in that football game, and that's not an easy defense to go against. So for him to be able to, one, essentially have a mistake with, a free blitzer and, take a sack. I mean, he took care of the football, but then recognize it later on in the game and, be able to go up top to Pickens.
What'd you think of Eric in relief of McCrary, and what could he carry over from that if you need him again this week?
I thought it was okay. Again, first action, some things that we need to fix, and but he wasn't the only one with defensive breakdowns. So I think Eric's had a great attitude since he's been here. He's been competitive. He's worked hard in preseason to get noticed. This is a tryout guy. It's a guy that didn't have it. Just was given the opportunity to come here and try out and earned a roster spot on the 90-man, and then through the preseason got a practice squad. So proud of what he's done, and we'll continue to work with him and see him catch some punts.
Mike, you mentioned being mentally prepared a bunch today. Where do you see your team mentally right now? Do you feel like there's a good momentum in the clubhouse, like this team has a new lease on life coming off the win?
I think so. I think that yesterday was good. It's tough. A day after the game and bringing them in at 12:30, and you never know what you're going to get. But we got out there, and by 4:30, I thought that there was great energy. I thought the guys were buying into the fact that it was Thursday in their minds and just trying to, trick ourselves a little bit. So I was really pleasantly surprised about just the energy yesterday that we had just one day removed from the game.
Trey did well in his first game back.
I'm sorry, guys.
What did you think of Traylon in his first game back? Was he kind of fully?
Yeah,
up
I had the opportunity. We're going to focus on Thursday night, and hopefully he can help us there. But just the recap was saved for yesterday. We got a short week, focused on Pittsburgh, and Traylon's got to help us, and maybe fix up some details that he can use on Thursday night.
Who's not practicing?
Not too many people. Ryan, Chris Moore is away on a not injury related. Roger will do a little bit. He'll be limited, but not too bad. Did you have another question? I'm sorry.
I was just going to ask you. You've had some success on this Thursday game. What's the biggest? You've talked mental and physical. What's the biggest key, do you think, to just be able to?
Those are the two. You don't have much time to practice. You have to be realistic on what you can ask of the players. You got to get some buy-in from your veterans. The training room was packed yesterday, and after we walked through, it's crowded, and try to get a recovery lift. And we did striders yesterday to try to get things moving, and so it's about the players buying in to believing that it's Thursday and that we're playing Sunday night.
Bruce will be back here.
Yeah.